Hey, wow! It's time for Catching Up in the Kitchen with John Cena Sr. And believe me, we get a lot of catching up to do. But you know what? After that last video, I've got a lot of comments. Give me the measurements. How about cut it down to 20, 25 minutes? How about Moniz? Hey, you with us tonight, Moniz? Say hi.
Oh, she's here, John.
Hi.
California.
Oh, hi. All right, dear. So good to see you.
Yeah.
I've been busy. A couple more weddings coming up. Chicken's doing well. Cooking. By the way, next cooking show, we're going to hit it May 12th. Outside, we're going to be doing pizzas in the wood-fired oven. Going to have some fun with that. After that, maybe we'll think about maybe fried pickles, maybe get a guest, and then we'll see what happens. A guest on May 12th, Moniz said. Wow. Well, let's get started. Tonight's going to be quick, simple, and easy because that's why I am. Kiss, keep it simple, stupid. That's me. Fabo, right? I was going to have some Fabo wine. I have my own soda pop. Maybe next time. Moniz, give me a bottle of Fabo pop. That'll be good.
Right now?
Well, I'm doing that, sure, because I'm going to introduce what we're doing tonight. Tonight, I promise we're going to be doing polenta with kidney beans, veal cutlets, delicious. Peasant food, I call it peasant food. Maybe I'm out of line with that word, but that's the kind of food I grew up with. Old school food. Oh, look at this. Johnny Fabulous, blue raspberry, delicious.
And for the health conscious.
Cream soda. I've got root beer, orange, you name it, I got it. So I got a bottle of wine, I've got some wine, limoncello. Anyway, so tonight's ingredients, very simple. First, I promised you we're going to make a chicken soup that takes no time at all. I have a cookbook that I put together when I did my son's diet. I've got a lot of recipes in there. If you'd like to see it published or want some recipes from it, let me know. I promise we're going to do a couple on the show. Excuse me while I check the stove. Oh, we're ready to go here. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do the chicken soup. How quick is chicken soup? Quick. One can of mixed vegetables. 2, there, wherever you get it, diced chicken, dice it yourself. I get it at Costco. And for this one, we're using unsalted chicken broth. If you want to follow me right over here, Moniz, I'll show them how it works. I once had a challenge. Somebody said to me at one point, you can't make chicken soup in less than hours. Watch this. In goes to the chicken broth. I put a little bit of garlic in here. You can add some parsley, a bay leaf, add whatever you like. Dump it right in. Stir it right up. Next thing we're going to add to it, 1 can of mixed vegetables. I promised you it would be the fastest, quickest chicken soup that you've ever seen. Well, here we go. And guess what? The chicken soup is done. How's that for fast, quick, and easy? I want you to take a look at this because it's one of my favorites on a cold night. Take a look at this. And how long did that take to make? Less than a minute. Always got to have a slice of bread with it. There you go. 1 down and a couple more to go. Chicken soup made in less than 5 minutes. For tonight's recipe, we're going to be using 1 container of chicken broth, 4 cups, some olive oil. Before the show, I already did it. Little egg wash, little breadcrumbs. I browned and fried off, or sauteed as you might say, my veal cutlets. I have 4. We could use 2. We might use 3. Maybe there's 1 for the cook. We need some polenta. When I was a kid, I remember my grandmother standing at the stove for hours with that big spoon stirring polenta. 1 cup of instant polenta. No need to go crazy. Remember, cooking is fun. Cooking is love. Cooking is you. So just because it's my recipe, you can use sausage. You can use chicken. You can use rabbit. You can use all vegetables if you like. Red kidney beans, 1 can. And I think, Moniz, we're ready to make polenta, but not until I have a swig of my coffee. Oh. Okay, first things first. I'll tell you what we're going to do first. And we need some pecorino Romano cheese And I have some mozzarella cheese here. I like the low. You can get the full, which is the whole milk. You can get the what they call the country shred, which is thick. This came from Market Basket. Shaw's also has a brand that's very well, and it's very thickly cut. So before we make the polenta, let's just take a little bit of olive oil, pop it right in there. Kind of brush out a little dish around here. Now I'm going to tell you something right up front, folks. The longest part of this cook is going to be making the polenta. 8 to 10 minutes, we got to stir it. And then you're going to bake this in the oven at 375 for 1 hour. So let's start. Let's get our chicken broth all jazzed up again. Got to get it to a boil, Moniz. How's it been going lately, Moniz? Things are fine?
Yeah, I thought the polenta was already made. No.
Oh, that's good. What did you say? I can't.
I thought the polenta was already made.
Not yet. We're going to make it, and then I'm going to show them some already done. How's that?
Okay.
We don't want people to go crazy. You got to make sure, and I'm going to be right up front with you, if you're going to do this dish, you have to make sure that the chicken stock is at a full boil. I kind of zipped it up a little bit. Remember, the chicken stock already has flavor to it. So we're going to zip it up a little bit. I put a little bit of garlic in mine, and you can put whatever you like, parsley, onions. So now let's go over to the stove. And as you can see, I've been doing a lot of cooking lately. Put the beans over there. Put the polenta over here. And now we've got to wait for it to come back to a full boil. Because I took time to talk to Moniz. By the way, folks, just to give you a little wrestling hint, I'm kind of proud of this. July 29th, Providence, Rhode Island. Johnny Fabulous, yours truly, is going to be inducted into the Independent Wrestling Hall of Fame. So if you got a chance, please don't eat the cutlets because I may not have enough.
I know.
Yeah. See, that's Moniz. She has a rather large mouth, but she just stole some of our food. Why? Because she's off camera. But if you're interested, you can get tickets, go online. It's kind of an honor. You know, I just want to thank all those young men and women who've allowed me through the years to be a part of their lives and careers. It truly has been an honor. So here we go. First thing we're going to do is bring this up to a full boil. 1 can of kidney beans. You're going to take them, going to wash them off, drain them. You know, they say a watch pot never boils, right, Moniz? Mm-hmm. You look, your mouth full of something? How's the veal? Good?
I didn't need that.
Did you like, I don't, it's no excuse. Mm-hmm. Oh, all right, so we're going to bring this back to a quick boil. Hopefully, once it comes to a boil, it's important that it's at a boil. Just dump your kidney beans right in there. Just kind of give it a stir. The beans are going to be cool, so let it come back to a full boil. Another thing that's going to happen with the kidney beans, it's going to add some flavor. And what we're looking for in this whole thing is flavor. Cooking is love. Cooking is flavor. People eat with their eyes. That chicken soup I just made you could make that. And how long did it take me to make that, Moniz?
2 minutes.
There you go. And I picked up some chicken. I might even have it. I buy it at Costco. It comes already in little packages. It's really good. It's already grilled, already flavored. You've got, what's the other ones out there? Purdue has their grill roasted chicken. Anyway, we're almost ready to go. We've got to come back to a full boil. That's the problem. So Moniz was kind of hesitant. She didn't want it to go back to a full boil. And then she said to me, remember, a watch pot never boils.
Right, and I think you can't stir it. It'll prevent it from boiling.
You know what really would help it boil?
What?
Is a cover.
Oh.
Covers help it boil because it holds the heat in. But once it starts to boil, it's coming to the boil now. I won't be able to do too much because it's going to be stir, stir, stir. Got to get my coffee. Hope everything's going well with all of you out there. Hope God has blessed you and your families and everybody's together having a good time. It's barbecue season. What did I make Saturday, Moniz? What did I barbecue?
Oh, dear Lord. Beef ribs.
Pork ribs.
Pork ribs.
And a 16-pound brisket.
16-pound brisket. He got up 2:30 in the morning to get on the smoker.
We're gonna do a thing with the smoker too. We'll go out there. Maybe we'll do some bacon. Maybe we'll do a turkey, some ribs, beef ribs. I love to do prime rib out there. It's one of my favorites. You'll have some fun. But
It was really
Moniz,
good.
how many people will eat that?
4.
4 for how many pounds of meat?
16.
16 of the brisket, probably 4 racks of
Oh,
ribs,
yeah.
and we had 2 racks of beef ribs. Yeah, a little bit too much food.
But then we get to freeze it and have it for another day.
Oh, you do make the best coffee.
Thank you. I made it. No.
Yeah. Right. Right.
I don't make much.
No. I just serve because I don't want these beans to stick to the bottom. Oh, the other thing I want you to do is, I'm probably gonna do it now. I kind of like to make polenta in a different way. If I can just grab this out of my fridge. I'm gonna add, and it's only because I like it. You don't have to do it. What I just say about cooking? Cooking is you. You add what you like. You make your food taste the way you want. But I'm going to add to this probably 2 tablespoons of butter. That's pretty smart, isn't it, John? Tapping a metal spoon on a glass top range. Oh, you don't come any smarter than me.
I think we need a new cameraman.
A new camera person?
Yeah.
Anybody out there want to be my camera person?
Yeah, we're taking applications.
Yep, you can contact me at
Send your
j.senior
resume.
at Verizon.net.
There you go.
And by the way, if there's something you'd like to see me cook, don't hesitate to hit me up, j.senior at Verizon.net. Give me some ideas. We'll have some fun. Cooking is fun. I love it. I love it. Cooking is an expression of you. So we're going to get this back up to boil, hopefully. It's got to be really boiling, otherwise the... Hey, well, the other thing is, when I taught my sister how to make this, she just dumped the whole cup of polenta in. Don't do that. You'll end up with a polenta baseball. So we got a little bit of a boil here. I think we'll be fine if we do this. So we're just going to start stirring and gently add the polenta. Gently, I really mean that. If you don't, you're going to end up with a bunch of lumps. And it will not be pretty. So, Moniz, what's up? Any new news out there? Any good news out there?
No, just busy. Crazy day at the office as
There you go.
usual.
Happy Jim, happy James, happy George, happy Sonia.
We're all happy at Butler.
Anna, they're all happy, huh?
We are all happy at Butler Property Management.
Okay, now the question is, well, why do I have to stir it for 8 to 10 minutes? Because you want this to become a thick porridge. So if you want to come over here and stir this while I...
Oh, no, thank you.
No, you don't want to do anything?
No, so you're really going to stir for 8 minutes now?
I'm not going to let it not go because I want to show them how to complete the dish.
And I don't know how to do the magic at TV yet. That's why we need a cameraman.
So,
j.cena
well,
at Verizon.net.
just to let you know, folks, no offense to anybody out there, but I showed Moniz how to use the magic button to pause and restart. But she's afraid to try that. You know, she keeps saying she's going to lose me. I don't know what she means by that. She's tried to lose me several times at the mall.
But then I don't know how to cut and then edit back together.
Oh, well, there you go. I just gave my email out, my personal email. Boy, have I gone crazy. Wow. And I'm going to tell you something. Don't be afraid to pull it off the heat because it will be lava. Can you hear it bubbling?
Yes, I do.
It will be like lava. I even turned it down a little bit. See it already spitting at me?
Wow.
Look at it. And I'm like, see it boiling?
Oh, wow.
So you got to be careful with this. But you want it to thicken. That's the key. You want it to thicken. I'll quickly show you how to do it. I do have my oven. It's been set since, because Moniz said she'd be home early, but
Late meeting. Meeting went late.
it was a late meeting.
It really did. Expected it to
Have any
go-
drinks at the meeting, Moniz?
No.
None. Wow.
Trying to watch my figure.
Watch your figure?
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching mine too. Watching it grow.
You look handsome.
Oh, solo mio,
music.
This really is the toughest, most boring part of making this.
That's why we need the magic of TV.
It's kind of like, is he going to hurry up and get this done? Well,
Yeah.
the other reason you're doing it, you're stirring it, is because Remember, we're making a porridge, so to speak. We don't want it to be grainy. We want it to be nice and thin. There are a lot of ways to make polenta. When I was a kid, we used to take polenta just like it is now, see? Pour it on a board, one layer, put sausage or just red kidney beans, sauce, pecorino romano cheese, another layer of polenta poured on top of that, cheese and sauce, let it cool and slice it off and eat it that way. You can take this polenta right now if you like polenta and beans. You heard of Johnny Cakes. You make the polenta, you just let it cool down, cut it, a little bit of oil in the pan, brown it on both sides. For those who like it, I can't do much sweets, but maple syrup is delicious.
Oh yeah, I had
It's
that one.
delicious.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
when you cook, be innovative. Don't be afraid to try things. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. There's a friend of mine, I think you all know who he is. You can't see me. Never give up, never quit, never be afraid. It's only through adventure, trial, and error that we learn and have fun. You know what? I'm going to stop this now. It should go a little longer, but I just want to show you how it goes together. All right? So I'm going to take my dish towel. Move this over here. I don't want this to crack my... All right, so first things first, we have our dish. We've already put it down there. Now, in terms of the sauce, what kind of sauce you use, that's up to you. I don't care what you use. You know what I mean? You people out there are probably too young, but remember the Italian guy that had Topo Gigio, the little mouse? Hello, how about you? I have a Topo Gigio. Well, anyway, quick sauce, crushed tomatoes, bay leaf, garlic, onion, a little bit of carrot, delicious. So here we go. We're just going to put a little bit on the bottom, not much. It's just like when you make pizza, when you do the March 12th video for pizza, you're going to see something that most people don't really expect. You don't put a lot of sauce on it. You don't do a lot of sauce. So now we're just going to take the polenta that we have. This is rather a big dish. Just going to kind of zip it around like that. Okay, do that. And we're going to take my veal cutlets. And we're going to see which way they fit. Yeah, we'll be able to do this. That's going to be good. I like sauce. I don't know about anybody else, but I like a little bit of sauce. So not a whole lot because you notice the sauce is coming up from the bottom. So just a little sauce. And we take a little bit of pecorino romano. Oh, you can't beat it. It's at the best. What are you laughing at, Monique? Say. I'm going to try to get her on camera someday.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Maybe.
Your whole new life, you were a pole dancer before. Let's see.
Don't believe him.
So because Monique's decided...
If it's perfect now.
She had to eat the piece of veal.
I nicely cut it off. And it fits perfect. Had I not, who would know what we'd be doing right now with that?
Okay, so now a little bit more sauce. Not a lot, just a little. Spread it around. I promise you, you're going to love this.
I can't wait to eat it.
Hang on. A little sauce. A little bit more pecorino romano. Ah, bene grazie.
Mozzarella.
I got a mozzarella going to come. Am I not here? You want to put mozzarella in between? I'll do whatever you like.
Yeah.
We're going to put it on top. We're going to put it on top. Mo wants a chewy, gooey
Yes.
polenta. Well, I'm not really a chewy, gooey person, so we'll do a little bit just to make
a little bit.
Just to make you happy, Pappy. How's that? Okay. The rest of the polenta. I grew up eating this. This is the kind of food I used to eat. Polenta, panazotto, which is hard bread with sauce and kidney beans. Some of you out there may remember those days. Me, I'm still living them. Yeah. Then we take the rest of our nice polenta that we work so hard to make. And be sure you get it all out. And by the way, when we do a pizza, Monique and I have found a recipe for polenta pizza. So we might surprise you with another pizza with a polenta pizza. Now we're going to take and just scrape this over the top, just like this. Smooth it over nice and easy. Make sure it's all covered.
It's nice and loaded with protein as well, because you have the beans and the veal.
What do you miss? You miss healthy eating tonight? Wow. Whoa, that's all I got to say. Moniz is on the way if you... All right, so now we see our polenta. There it is. All right, now what do we put? Hey, more of this nice, fresh sauce on the top. Just like this. Much or little as you like, but don't put too much because, and I'm going to give you a secret out there, folks. I'm sure somebody's going to agree with me. The longer you let this sit in the refrigerator, a day after you cook it, the better the flavor. Trust me. A little bit more pecorino romano. I happen to pick this one up at Hannaford's. The reason I picked it up at Hannaford's, why, Mo? They had a sale on what?
Cheese.
What? No, and what else do they have? That I love. 4 ribs, 5 ribs. Prime rib.
Oh, God, the prime ribs. You got 10 of them. Jesus. No room left in the freezers.
Now we just put this on top.
You're telling meat's on sale.
And you know what? Don't go crazy. You don't want to cheese yourself out here. You know what I'm trying to say?
I didn't know you were going to put that much. I wouldn't have had you put it underneath as well.
Well,
Why didn't you just say no?
I aim to please Moniz, you know? And then what I like to do, it's up to you. What do you do? But I like to put a little olive oil on the top. Just a little bit, not much. I washed my hands. I really did. She made me wash my hands before we started. She made me wear this t-shirt.
Yes, it's good to
Johnny
be great.
Fabulous. It's good to be great, but it's great to be fabulous. Okay, one more thing. I love pecorino romano.
Not more. Oh, my dear Lord.
No, just eat. Ooh, who invited you to this party?
Somebody's got to
Would
be
you
the
like to
camera person.
Would you like to follow me over to the oven?
Ooh. Okay.
So now we go in the oven, 375 for 30 minutes. Cook time.
They're getting worried they're going to have to sit around for 30 minutes.
And just because of Moniz, she's going to save you all the trouble.
Everybody can thank me later.
Yep, don't. She wants cash. Send money.
No, I don't.
Send money.
Stop it, John.
Just because Moniz is here, I don't know how you feel. People eat with their eyes. So I did one before the show, and just so you can take a look at how it comes out. That's it.
It's a beauty.
That's polenta, veal cutlet, and kidney beans. So
Okay.
the first slice is the hardest slice. I'm sure you can all see the reason I put olive oil in this. Now I'm going to try to get it out without breaking it. However, I make
Notice the salt on the plate. That's very good.
I make no promises.
He always says that. And then it's delicious. Oh, how beautiful. Look at that.
So now you have polenta, you have veal cutlet, little tomato sauce, and what else, Mo? A little pecorino romano.
No!
And what's Emma Lagasse say? Bam, bam, bam! There you go, folks. That's tonight's show. We're done. Simple, easy. Buon appetito. Butto grazie due, ma buonasera. I love you all. Take care. I'm going to have myself some polenta and veal cutlet. See ya. next time on Catching Up in the Kitchen with John Cena when it's pizza time.